The Chicago Bears' last draft pick in the 2024 draft was Austin Booker, and apparently he's had his best set of practices yet. We're going to talk about that, the strength of the defensive line overall, and is it time to start being concerned about the offense yet? We're going to get all that and more right after this.
Chicago Bears Central, your number one place for all Chicago Bears news and content.
What's going on, Bears fans? Welcome to another episode of Chicago Bears Central, your number one spot for everything Chicago Bears related. C-Dub, Haize, we in the building today to talk about our Chicago Bears. Bobby is out on podcast PTO. He pulled a podcast muscle. What is that? I have no idea. With that said, hey, we probably got to start off with this. I haven't gotten a chance to talk about it. I don't know if you talked about it or not, but like Montez Sweat got thrown out of practice. That's crazy.
No. Oh, he did?
You didn't see that yesterday? He got thrown out of practice for a hit on Caleb Williams.
Oh, well, he deserves it.
Matt Eberflus saying that that Montez Sweat is way too talented and aware to let that happen. But listen, that sent the message that they ain't playing about their quarterback, my boy. So
come on, Montez, you know better than that, bro. Get your big ass off Caleb, bro. What's wrong with him?
Yeah, he was tripping a little bit on that one, my boy. You gotta take it easy on that one, man.
Chill.
But from one defensive lineman to another, man, apparently Austin Booker is starting to really shine now that the pads are on. Adam Johns pointed out that Booker was getting after the passer more now since the pads were on, that he also was getting reps at both inside and outside. That goes back to, again, with what we know Eric Washington likes to rotate that defensive line. He's trying to find the right combinations. We heard last week that Dominique Robinson was working some on the inside and outside. So, when it comes down to that, also the NFL Network's Mark Ross said this: I told Booker yesterday that as a rookie, he's light years ahead of where I was as a rookie. That was Montez Sweat telling me that. We already talked about that a couple of weeks ago. So overall, Austin Booker starting to shine in practice. We heard Jacob Martin before. Now we're hearing Austin Booker. How you feeling, C-Dub?
Actually, I feel very excited to hear this from this kid, especially just this little pick right here. He's inside getting pressure. This guy looked like he's 220 pounds soaking wet. I would talk. I'm not even 200 pounds, but he don't look like he should be an inside lineman to me. And if they play him inside, that's interesting. And I'm excited to see what type of impact he has there. Once and for all, this kid is made of all type of speed. You should see him. Watch the clips. This guy just blasts off the line of scrimmage. So if we can get this kid right, that's a great plus for the Chicago Bears defensive line and the defense as a whole. Go ahead, young fella. Go ahead.
Yeah. Now, I'm going to throw this out there, and this is just, again, you know me, Dub, I worry. I like to talk about things from all sides.
Yeah.
Is when you start hearing names that we didn't expect. Like, we didn't expect Jacob Martin to be the name that we hear so much in training camp. Austin Booker, we expected a little bit. He's a rookie. We know that he's very raw, things like that. Are you at all concerned that this is less than they're really shining and more that there's bigger concerns on that offensive line than what we thought?
I'm glad you said that, and that's an excellent question. For the last couple of days, last couple of practices, it's been kind of alarming to hear all the news and expect news about the offensive line. I definitely got some stories about Big Billings actually scaring the offensive line into some false starts. I hope this isn't true. Like, bro, we got to get this offensive line correct. And all the news we've been hearing lately, it has not been good, bro. It has not been good, even from Darnell Wright drip. It has not been good. Tevin Jenkins, these guys on the field, and ain't no good news coming out of front of offense.
If I'm not mistaken, Darnell Wright was who Jacob Martin was kind of cooking, if I'm not mistaken. Wasn't that who he was lined up against? I think maybe it was Montez. It may have been Montez. But hey, I'll tell you what, bro. Like, I just hope that you know me. I like to think about all sides, but I also I try to be a very optimistic person when it comes to my teams. I'm just hoping that the defensive line is just that good, and that's what the problem is. Because my biggest concern coming into the season for the Chicago Bears was that O-line. That is the thing that could fuck up this whole. To be frank, no matter, we got talent at all the skill positions. The thing that could fuck this all up is that offensive line not being on point.
That is 100% correct. Because if your offensive line is not right, you're not running the ball, you're not getting protection for your passer to sit back and dissect the defense. You're not getting your defense much good field position. So they're back against the wall. Your special teams is kicking out of the end zone. It just ruins your whole entire team.
Yeah.
We have to get this offensive. We've been saying this for about 3-4 years now.
What I keep saying, 106 sacks in 2 years,
Right,
bro.
Just I know we excited about the weapons that we got in the young defense that seems to be emerging, but it seems though it may be that we still have the same big problem with that offensive line. It's still early though, but it's not looking good coming out of the offensive line right now. It's not.
Yeah. And Willie Beeman, I don't think the problem has been it's been everybody in different days.
Yeah.
Like, it's not just Nate. If it was just Nate Davis, I completely agree with you. But it's not just Nate Davis.
It's not.
This is Braxton. This is Darnell Wright. This is everybody is either not been healthy, which Braxton has had a problem staying healthy. But I haven't seen anything to where it's necessarily just Nate Davis. This is a systematic thing, and we cannot. I'll tell you what. I will not be mad at all this year, Dub, if the Bears ended up having to use one of their picks to go out and get a better offensive lineman. To me, if you can't go past the first 3 weeks of the season, if this offensive line is getting cooked, you heads got to roll immediately, in my opinion. Immediately.
And now we all praise this guy Ryan Post, and I agree with you what you just said. I think that everybody was saying that the offensive line was a most needed need in the offseason during the draft, during the NFL free agency. He did little. He signed the smart kid from the Ivy League. I forget his name. He signed that. I don't think he's had much impact in the practices, OTAs, or anything like that. But he hasn't really done anything to the offensive line. Just
you talking about Bennett? Isn't that his Benedict something?
It started with a K, like a K or something like that. From one of those smart schools like Harvard. I'm like, I forgot which smart schools.
Listen, and I like I said, I want to hope that it's just that the defensive line is that good. Maybe that's what it is. The defensive line is just that good. If that ends up being the case, cool. It is what it is. But I'm really looking through this preseason and seeing how this offensive line looks starting on Thursday, because I tell you what. To me, Poles, you've been aggressive. You went out and got the skill at the talent. The talent at the skill positions on offense. You cannot allow a full 17 regular season games to go by without doing something. And Magaje, you talking about Kieran Magaje? Why did I not?
Kieran
Magaje. Yes, no, that's who you're talking about. But you got to do something. Listen, Connor Williams still hasn't signed, at least not to my knowledge. Man, you got to do something if this offensive line is not ready to go, bro. It's not and that was my biggest fear. You don't want to have all this talent at tight end, all this talent at wide receiver, the deep running back room, your quarterback of the future. It was different. Like, don't get me wrong. We didn't want to see Justin Fields get his ass killed either, right? But it's different when you set up your new rookie quarterback in a much better position, and it's the O-line you're looking at and saying, I'm putting cases on all you bitches.
Yeah, man, bro, because okay. Look, y'all. It's early in training camp. It's still early. It's second day of pads in practice. It's coming up. But my guy that I depended on the most on the offensive line, and Darnell Wright, I ain't heard anything good about him, bro. That's what starts to get me worried.
The first 2 practices, we heard good things about Darnell Wright. We had really good things about Darnell Wright the first two days of training camp. And like I said, but the thing with the O-line, too, is that the O-line is such a synergistic thing that if you have any weak spots on that offensive line, it can make the players next to that look bad, too. So, like, Braxton not being hurt, Kieran Amagaje, not being healthy, Kieran Amagaje not being healthy, everybody's still kind of dealing with some injuries. It could be that Tevin still too, like
Nate out too.
Yeah. Oh, Nate has been. So like, here's the thing that I'm going to throw to you, C-Dub. We know that that part of this Tevin Jenkins. The Bears aren't going to talk contract extension until week 7 at the earliest with him. If Tevin, at what point do you look at Tevin and you say, hey, no, we got to shop him?
I don't know. This is tough, dude, because I think we need to see some vast improvement before we get to talking to Tevin Jenkins. And I mean the offensive line as a whole.
Yeah.
I need to see vast improvement before we start talking about signing you long term or an extension or something like that. I'm just gonna be honest. Because if this doesn't work, we gotta get this right. I'm not looking forward to like a Super Bowl or nothing like that. I do expect us to be quite successful, at least a playoff berth. But I'm more than willing to scrap this whole offensive line if they get not the whole offensive line.
Listen, everybody but Darnell Wright may have to go. And Karen, of course, like I'm not even, bro. We've seen teams completely in one offseason revamp their almost whole entire offensive lines.
We need to. At
this point, if this keeps being a problem, Poles got to get to work, bro. You got to get to work.
The future is way too important. Drip. We got receivers and weapons that's ready to win now. We got a defensive playoff defense that's ready to win now, and you can't do it because you still hanging on to the same group of the offensive line that have not been that good. I think they got a great.
That's the thing. It's not really the same group. Like we got new center. We got Braxton and Tevin are the longest ones here. Darnell Wright. Nate Davis is basically new acquisition because we barely saw that motherfucker last year.
Yeah.
We got so we got some new faces, but it's like at some point it comes down to performance. I don't care if you new, old, or indifferent.
Yeah,
you got to find something going on.
You can't. I think our future as the Chicago Bears fans, I think it's too important. We cannot play around with this offensive line any longer. Just like Drip said. During the season, we got a game coming up this week. Oh, I'm so excited for this too. If we don't see any good play in this preseason game, bro, get on them phones. Get the guy who's available. I forgot what the guy you said, Connor Williams. Get him on the line. Get whatever help you could for this team, because that'll be awful if we have all this stuff, all this jewelry. You know what I'm saying? As the weapons we have, but it's fake. It's phony. Because we can't use them because our offensive line is garbage. So, bro, we got to get this together. I don't want this to worry me the whole entire season, bro. It can't.
Yeah, I told you. It's you don't want to set it up bad like that. So hopefully, like I said, this ends up not being a concern. It's a concern now. But let's move back into positives because I'm talking about the offensive line since being a trauma. I'm not even gonna lie to you, bro. Because I tell you what, if fucking Caleb Williams is sacked more than 30 times this year, I'm gonna fucking riot, bro.
Bro,
if I'm going to fucking riot, I swear to God. I swear to God, bro.
I'm gonna knock on wood on that one, bro. We can't have that, bro.
But anyway, Micah Baskerville had a big day yesterday in training camp. Intercepted a pass, had numerous interceptions, it says, and pass breakups. I know we talked a lot about, of course, Jack Sanborn, Noah Sewell. Could Micah Baskerville, who's only 24 years old, if I'm not mistaken, off the top of my head, could he be a linebacker to watch for the Chicago Bears team next year?
I know you ain't gonna like this, man, because I think the only dude in jeopardy is your boy, bro. Who? It's your boy, Noah Sewell. That's the only spot he can eat.
Second year, I don't think they're gonna cut. He can get past on the depth chart. I don't think they're gonna cut him yet.
You don't think they'll cut him?
I don't think they'll cut him yet.
This guy Micah, he did this type of thing last year in training camp. Bro.
Yeah,
he did the same type shit, but that's just to go to show you how deep our linebacker room is. He was fantastic. He maybe had the best training camp out of linebackers, and he still couldn't get through. So go ahead and ball out, bro. I hope somebody pick you up from another team because it's really not looking good that he could get to this team. We being positive over here.
He's the only other middle linebacker we got than Tremaine, though.
I don't know, bro. I think Sanborn can play middle linebacker.
Yeah, we know Sanborn can play middle linebacker.
He could make little linebacker. Okay, I'm good with that if he could stay, as long as he could continue this impact if he get on the regular team. But it ain't okay. It's a good story, Drip. I
I
don't want to
mean,
be negative.
listen, Javin White has a better chance of being cut as a linebacker than Micah Baskerville. He's only in his second year. I don't think they're going to cut him either. I don't think so. But I mean, weirder things have happened. They very well could. It depends on how they look at that linebacker room. But he's bringing a lot of pressure there as well. And Andrew Billings had a big day in practice as well. Hey, bro.
Yeah, bro.
That's a big human, bro.
That's a big galoot.
Bro, see the thing about Andrew Billings too is that he's so good in the run game because he no speed. It's none. Like none, bro. It's there's no speed at all. He moves, but that's why he is good. He brings a complementary skill set. That's why he is so good in the running game. We've talked about the balance on that defensive line. We got Javon Dexter, who seemingly, from what we've heard, is much faster, getting to the quarterback, things like that. Do you think that Andrew Billings could have a big season, an underrated season here for the Bears, whereas Sweat and Javon Dexter may get most of the attention and accolades? What are you thinking, bro?
And I'm gonna say yes.
Hold on, pause. Hold on. I'm sorry. This man called you an original Egyptian, bro.
Why you call me original Egyptian?
Why is he an original Egyptian? Like, what?
Where you get that from, bro?
That's crazy.
Mike, you tweaking.
Go ahead, Joe.
That was crazy, Mike. Hey,
crazy.
I'm gonna say yes, Drip.
Okay.
And you know why I'm gonna say yes? Because the rest of his teammates on that defensive line, I think Montez Sweat will continue to be his excellent self, and this is the main reason. Dexter is going to be explosive, going to have a breakout season, and that obviously is going to trickle down to my man, big old. Damn, I just lost his fucking name.
What happened?
I just lost his damn name that damn quick. Hold on. Oh, Andrew Billings.
You forgot his name as you were talking about him, dog?
Yeah. Andrew Billings.
Y'all know that C-Dub back when he was in the world, mid-stroke forgot a girl's name. You know that he did. If you just forgot that man's name in the middle of actually talking about him, I know for a fact when C-Dub was younger, Mo was like, yeah, Susie, wait, Phyllis, wait, what? Who are you again?
I got those look backs. Just use your imagination. I got those looks backs. Hey, like what, nigga? What you just say, nigga?
Oh man, that is hilarious, bro.
But anyway, he should be great because of the improved play of his teammates on that defensive line, which will make his job easier. And he already was a good player. So once the job gets easier, that means his impact gets that much stronger. So he's definitely gonna have a better season.
That's a fact. That's crazy. I listen. I never mid-stroke for me. The next day, listen, bro. Never mind. Let me stop.
It's
bro, because there's been people who come to me later on in life and they be like, "Yeah," I'll be like, "I have no idea who you are, man.
I have no idea who you are.
I have no recollection of who you are. I apologize. I have no idea. I smoked a lot of weed back then. I have no idea who you are."
Hell no.
Trenchy says, for the people who say Poles hasn't addressed the line is slow, he signed for. It's not about address. Like you can sign players every year. It's about addressing it in a meaningful way.
Yeah.
It could end up work. We're not saying that it's not going to work out, but if you signed only depth pieces where we need fucking starters, you haven't addressed shit.
Yes. And you just nuked that. I ain't got to say nothing else.
So that's what we mean by that, my boy. But I get what you're getting at with that. But overall, Dub, man, we basically 2 weeks into training camp. We are 4 days away. I'm talking about Chicago Bears football.
Let's go. I don't know how I'm gonna go to work and come back home and shit. I don't want to go to work, bro. I want to see the Bears play.
Bro, they can't knock me. I could get fired on Thursday. I'm like, hey, fuck y'all, Bears play today. I'm not worried about it.
Y'all better not fire
on wood.
Drip.
I'm just playing.
No, y'all stop playing with Drip.
Because I'm gonna go back to selling drugs.
Not trapping.
Listen, you gotta do what you gotta do. You gotta go back to what you're good at, bro. Like it is what it is. Like before I was in these corporate streets, I was in the street.
This dude's something else, bro.
King Book of World says, I told you folks last year Javon Dexter was going to be a problem. Hey, we got to see it. Listen, you can there's been a lot of players that have looked great in practice.
Yeah.
We gotta see it in the game. Is all I'm gonna say.
Great
That's all I'm
fucking
gonna
point.
say, bro.
It's a lot of great folks in
Y'all,
practice.
y'all remember when they said Chase Claypool was looking explosive in training camp?
Yeah.
That's all I'm gonna say. I ain't even gotta go deep into that. We just dealt with this shit. But I'm hoping, I always hope that it's gonna work out the best way possible, man. But any last thoughts, Dub, before we get up out of here, man?
Hey man, I cannot wait. I want to thank y'all for all the support. Y'all beat our goal for last night. We on our way to 16K. I think we need like 100 more subscribers.
We're 107 away. 107.
Oh man, the goal is for 16,000 before the night is over with, guys. Let's do it, bro. Come on now. Let's knock it off, bro. Hey man, football is back,
bro. I am so happy, man. I'm so happy. Squeegee says, "Why do I smell chicken poop? Stop eating chicken ass, bro. Wash your eggs off." I don't know what to tell you, bro. Like I don't know what's happening.
Bro. Man, what the hell you mean?
Like that's wild,
weird
bro.
As hell.
Yeah, hey, Squeegee's a weird dude, bro. Like you gotta.
Is you on a farm, honey?
Bro, tell her to get in the shower first next time, my boy. You can't just have her sit on your face after a hard days of work like that, my boy. That's not what you're supposed to be doing. You're doing it wrong, bro. You're just doing it wrong.
Oh shit, Joe. Oh, tell Shorty she using the wrong products. She using the wrong products.
Well, C-Dub said there's a little yeasty in there, my boy. A little yeasty. All right, we up out of here before we get canceled. Make sure you guys are following the show at Shot Bears Central. You guys can send us any feedback, questions, comments, concerns. ChicagoBearsCentral@gmail.com. This is a great one from Bro Rob. He says, I thought I was subscribed already. So I actually, because we post every day, there's a chance that we are in your algorithm and you could think that you're subscribed because we just pop up all the time. Yeah. Just make sure you hit subscribe, that you're subscribed, hit that subscribe button, man. But if you guys want to leave a text message and or voicemail, 773-242-9336. We're the number one spot for everything Chicago Bears related. You know how we like to end everything. Chi-Town up, but bear down, y'all.